Ari, you were there in the White House, as were you, when another president, President Bush, cut some deals early on in his administration with a Democratic-controlled Congress. Is the degree of difficulty that much greater today in a relatively short period of time?
And I was there on Capitol Hill in the mid-90s when the House Republicans, Senate Republicans went through this with Bill Clinton. Look, I don't think it should surprise anybody that it's gotten to this stage and it's this late in the game. It's always done this way. And so what you have now, frankly, is Republicans, what they're passing is the equivalent of the president's news conferences. Everybody's getting in their last statement, their last posture, their last principled stand. And then ultimately we'll find out probably at the end of this week, and I bet over the weekend, on whether or not this comes together or not. The problem is something must come together. I was raised to believe, number one, you don't take on debts that you can't pay. But if you take on a debt, you pay it. And that's the position the government's in. Whether we like it as conservatives or not, we have to get some type of agreement. Can something get together? I suspect at the end of the day, meaning this weekend, they're going to get a shorter term, 6 month or so, patch. And then they're going to come back and fight about it later.
Do you think he could convince Eric Cantor?
So, and look, I think I'm encouraged by the fact that even the most conservative Republicans are saying basically what Ari said, that America cannot default on its debts.
Chuck Todd, do you, Ari Fleischer says the deal has to get done. Of course, I think both sides, whether you're talking about McConnell and Boehner or President Obama, they're getting calls every day from Wall Street saying, guys, what are you doing?
Well, that in many ways is where this McConnell plan came out of, right? Was born out of. It was sort of this, oh my God, what if they can't get it through the House? And you know, there is a difference. I had a member of the House leadership explain to me the difference between 95 and now. In 95, there was one cable channel and one influential talk show host. That is not the case now. And in 95, leadership felt they could actually educate members. So when they were doing these negotiations during the shutdown, they felt as if they would listen to, at the time that leadership was Gingrich, Army, John Boehner, that they would listen to what those guys had to say. This time they come in, as one leadership aide said to me, with their own information, their own set of facts, and educating them on the debt ceiling has been much more difficult because they already believe they know. Whether the facts are correct or incorrect, they believe they know coming in. And that's the largest difference between 95 and today, and the real challenge John Boehner faces.
Okay.